What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you subscribe so you know what's going on in the world of tech. How is everyone doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. We've got two stories for you, so let's go. Our first story has to do with One UI 6.1. Now, One UI 6 is barely out, like it's in beta. Nobody has the official version. We will soon on the S23 phones, probably in the next week or two. But it's not out yet, and we're already talking about 6.1 and what it's most likely going to have in terms of a big feature. Well, this makes sense, complete sense, because the world is going towards this, but the information that's coming out is from ICE Universe saying that the One UI 6.1 and the S24 series, which that's when the update will come out, bring many new AI features, artificial intelligence. AI more powerful than Bixby and Samsung's largest AI update in history. Maybe Samsung will call the S24 an AI phone. So what does that actually mean? What is it going to do? Well, AI, if you haven't used it, it can do a multitude of things, from creating an image of something. You could say like, go on to create an image of a person holding a watermelon with a blue background behind him holding with a dog around his neck, and it'll create an image of that. It'll do tasks for you, so you can have it write a letter. And these are just examples right off the top of my head and things that I've actually done and used with it. But it's going to be able to do more stuff like that. And then, like, from your phone, what is it going to be able to do? It's going to be able to probably figure out what apps you like better and open them at certain times of the day for you automatically because you opened that one up. Or that's just an example again. I don't know. It's going to be able to do some cool stuff, you got to imagine. And it's only going to get better from here. And it's going to make your life easier and more productive and just more fruitful, really. It should be. That's really what it's for. So this is pretty cool, and it makes sense. I can't imagine this won't happen. Google had a big push for it when they were talking about their Pixel 8 phones, and more companies and everywhere else in the world, it keeps getting a bigger and bigger push. And it's only going to be, the way I look at it, I've been talking about it to people, is that 5 or 10 years from now, it's going to be like that with smartphones. When you think about smartphones from, let me think how old I was now, because now it's so long ago, 25 years ago, and they were literally just flip phones and they couldn't do anything. And then you look at phones today, and I have this phone and it folds in half and it's this huge display, and I can watch television and I can watch anything I want in the world video wise, and I can do this, and I can send messages, and I can video chat, and I can whatever I want to do, I can do it on this phone. 20 years ago, it wasn't like that. And then you think about AI, some of the things that you can do here that are like, oh, I can write a letter for myself. I can create an image with just a couple of words in there. Fast forward 5 or 10 years, it's going to be very similar the way the world is going to change with this stuff. So you got to keep up. It's going to be exciting, and hopefully it'll make our lives a lot easier. Last story of the day is a great one. There was a YouTuber, JR, I'll link his video down below, you can watch it. I believe it's just a prototype of a OnePlus open phone versus a Z Fold 5, but it's the same size and everything. He's showing an Oppo phone, but Oppo makes the OnePlus open, and it's the same phone, it just has different software on there. That's the big difference. So with this one, I want to kind of show the screenshots from his video. Watch his video, I definitely recommend it. So let's take a closer look at this. So this first one is a side-by-side comparison of the front displays of the OnePlus Open on the left and then the Z Fold 5 on the right. And you can see it got a very similar look to the Pixel Fold in terms of the way it looks. It just doesn't look as short and stubby. It looks almost the same height as it is a little bit shorter than the Z Fold 5, but it's like that perfect balance of wide display and height on there. So I'm really looking forward to that. Next is a down view of the charging ports and the speakers and all that. You've got the OnePlus on the top, and then on the bottom you got the Galaxy phone, and the OnePlus is just a little bit wider when you look at it from this angle. They both look really, really nice. It's just a matter of preference on there, really, if anything. Next, we're taking a look at the big displays here. When you look at these big displays, you can tell that on the left, the OnePlus is definitely wider. Height-wise, they're about the same. I mean, they look pretty much identical height from this angle. Again, I think that OnePlus is a pre-production model, so I wouldn't go off like what the crease looks like or anything like that versus the Z Fold 5. You can see the camera on the very top right for the OnePlus Open. I don't know if I'm gonna love the camera on the top right like that. And then just because I feel like it's a little bit off-centered, it's not gonna be, I want it in the center or close to the center as possible when I'm using it, but regardless, that's what the camera looks like when you have it in that orientation. And you know, size-wise of those two phones, right now, I want to say I want the OnePlus Open size. I think it's going to be great. The height looks great. It's not too wide. And then here's another angle of the width, just kind of compared against the Z Fold 5. Z Fold 5 is on the right, OnePlus is on the left, and you can see that it is just a little bit longer. It's probably about, I don't know, an inch longer from there. But overall, we're looking at a dope phone. Remember, that has a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, 16 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs of storage, super fast charging, 67 watt fast charging. It's gonna be, hopefully it's gonna be awesome. I'm really looking forward to this one. We'll see what happens with it. Hopefully the software can hold up with Samsung's mass amount of customizations and great software overall. But what are your thoughts so far on the sizes of these phones? Let me know in the comments down below. Have a great day. We'll see you down the road. Peace.